And we have on standby Mr. David Dauda, an economic analyst, joining us from Kaduna to talk about the spending spree of state governments. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
All right, statistics have shown, yes, that state governments spend 1.7 trillion naira on trips, meals and other things, and they keep borrowing over 988 billion naira. How would you react to this?
Yes, thank you so much. Based on what you said on statistics, any reasonable government won't go into such, to spend such humongous amount of money on trips, meals. I think as far as this country is concerned, government must think in depth to look and see areas of concern that are more critical. Sacrifice must come from leaders who are enjoying such trips. And you can't spend such amount of money and then borrow money again. So I think the government is going to be real on this very matter. There must be a review. That's my opinion.
Right. Nigerians are insisting on reduction in cost of governance and mismanagement. Is there a way we can give this a legal backing?
Yes. You see, I must be clear and categorical. If you look at the situation in the country today, the cost of governance is too high, as you said. And the only way to checkmate such is, since we're in democratic government now, the electorates must be wise to elect leaders who know what they are doing. And by such doing, cost of governance, will reduce. Such people who are elected, who know the cost of people in their heart, definitely will move for a legal backing to make sure there must be a cost reduction in governance.
Okay, aside the electorate, choosing leaders wisely, with the present economic situation, what would be your advice to the government? Given some debate in some quarters that, things are expensive and the government is also spending more on governance. So what would be your advice to the government?
No, can you repeat it? Can you pardon, please?
So I said, with the present economic situation, what would be your advice to the government? Given some debates in some quarters that things are expensive all over the country, and that is also affecting governance. So what would be your advice to the government?
Yes. Yes. My advice to the government of the day is, one, to make sure the policy of the government has been, put in place from the beginning to the end, the way it is. And most Nigerians don't know how government is being run. I suggest there's supposed to be a program within which people should be educated on how, the policy of government and how government has been taken along. These are some of the problems we're facing in this country. Because if people don't know their left nor their right, they hardly understand the way things, are supposed to.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion with us on the news.
Yeah. You're welcome.
That was Mr. David Dauda, an economy analyst who joined us from Kaduna.